fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefing, you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleep in. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, I got some that track the 7 seas. Got CCs and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Must've just sent the new Ferrari, I just might cop me one. They can't be rich, they just trying to make a carbon copy of them. Counting up the snoo money, every single day I'm home. I ain't worried about what they be on. You do what you can, I live a lifestyle on a daily.
We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Down low. He's looking for Looney and finds him. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
Here's Wiggins following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Looney. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's Durant. Ayton in the corner. Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Wow, way downtown. Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Here's Okogie. To the middle. Booker outside. There's the triple.
So great to see Steph taking on the challenge defensively, getting up into his man that time.
Yep, it counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Okogie for three. Curry looking around. And that one goes long. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by one.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
5 to shoot. Okogie misses. Top of the key. That one falls.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Give it up one more time for your Warriors. 15.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
And here's Payne to end the run. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Poole. Here's Iguodala. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
To the inside. To the right side. Here's Lee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan.
And he makes the first but misses the second. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. Defended by Booker. Another shot. And here is Green. Back to Curry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 5. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, KD. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now. And that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
6.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
To the paint. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 6.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Ross on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Back to Curry. Craig pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Now, there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Craig. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time because of all. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Al Paul, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Warriors trailed by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for your Warriors. Michael Green. Jonathan
outside Green.
Gary Payton.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And here's Poole for 3. The shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Personal foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Booker looking around. Out to KD. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Timeout called the Warriors. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
It took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Phoenix.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Warriors trailed by 8. Curry with Chris Paul covering. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix basketball.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. KD's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix. Here's Curry. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
You try to deny the deep threat of what it is that Stephen brings to the game, but that opens up the 15-footer or the 18-footer, so it's got to be frustrating to guard.
Now here's 8. He's got 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Lee's got 9 points.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open. Now, the plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Stephen Curry.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Finished off the break.
Chris Paul.
And the Suns lead by 12.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fans, give it up for your
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. A 12-point game.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
Lee outside. Pass to Okogie. Out to KD. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Thompson. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom, so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
and Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Now here's Wiggins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Warriors trail by 15. It's Curry outside. Score the basket. His 8 for 13 from the floor.
And this is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Lee outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, the defense is paying so much attention to what Stefan's doing. It's going to lead to baskets for this offense like that one.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now here's Durant. And the layup falls. And the Suns lead by 12.
Putting on a clinic tonight. Durant can use either hand to break you down off the dribble.
And that one, good. Kuminga's got 4 points in the quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course.
How about the Warriors?
Both teams will make substitutions.
Give them a hand.
Suns leading by 10. Pass to Ross. Now here's Biyombo. Back to Ross. To the paint. Biyombo with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Andre Iguodala. There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that competitive spirit of Steph's took over. He wanted to take Andre on, and they got out there during the final.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Curry's shot is off. And Phoenix has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Craig, good.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 16. And that one drops for him.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Out to the right wing. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a 14-point game. Back to Curry. A 15-footer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Out to Payne. Down low. Craig.
Torrey Craig.
And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. 6 points for him.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Here's Payne. Finished off the break.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. That'll be a 5-second call.
Warriors basketball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Suns ball.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
To the middle. Iguodala with the steal. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Booker with no one around. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth.
That's an 8-second.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Phoenix basketball.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's Lee outside. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. There's Lee with the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Suns ball.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Lee outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Shamet. For three. He can't get that one to fall. Now here's Green. And there's the call on DeAndre.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Tipped away. And stolen by Payton. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Coming onto the floor.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Top of the key, Warren. Lee outside. Back to Warren. Clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shamet got his first 3 points of the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Payne. Warren trying to break loose. Payne can't hit. Ball's knocked loose. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
To the inside. Here's Baisley.
That's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pass to Payne. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Craig. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
To the middle. Here's Payne. Again, Phoenix.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, KD. And the wide open shot from Paul. No good with the triple. And there's the call on DeAndre
Ayton.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul. Second team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Phoenix controlling this game. here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for the Suns.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
The line for 1.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Phoenix foul.
And there's the whistle, the illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 37. On 11 left in the fourth quarter.
Started out in the city of rain. Black Forest, yes, the Boone game. Boone handled the group manager. John Henn been the beat perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic. Up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get live now. In the merciless sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this. Well, Mr. Boom shot the show, how we get it done.